Well, hey guys, it's 9 p.m. again, Tuesday night. Don't know how long this one's going to go on. If you're watching this in the future, since there's nobody, oh, somebody's here now. I came down with the flu on Sunday night, so I've been pretty darn miserable the last couple of days. That's one thing you don't want to do. Hey, Paul, how's it going tonight? So yeah, I was pretty miserable for the last couple of days. Yeah, it's been going around. I've even heard of some schools that have like 50% of the kids out with the flu, so they're closing the school. Pretty nasty this year. Today is the first day I've actually, so it's Tuesday. I didn't eat anything at all on Monday. Didn't even try. But I'm feeling fairly decent tonight. Still got some body aches, and I tell you what, my stomach muscles, my rib muscles are killing me. Wow, we got 7 people in there. Hi, 6 other people. I already said hi to Paul. So. Yeah, if I was coughing for 15 minutes, I'd be dead. Every muscle I have seems to be hurting right now. Yeah, I wonder why that dropped. That's really weird. Got a good stream health, so I don't know why it dropped. It's really weird. I'm kind of watching the stream health here over on my encoder, and it's bouncing back and forth pretty good for some reason. Okay, now it seems to have calmed down. So, don't have any topics for tonight because I haven't been doing anything for the last couple of days. Actually, this is the first time I've been on the computer since Monday morning. I was on for about 10 minutes doing some stuff, and that's just weird. I wonder why it's acting up tonight. The stream has been pretty solid for the last couple of trips since I got this stuff working right. Now we're getting some goofy stuff going on here. Anyways, what do you guys want to talk about tonight? I've got, like I said, I don't have anything because I wasn't feeling well enough to plan for anything, but wanted to make sure I definitely got a live stream in tonight. Not going to have a video on Saturday, it looks like. Well, that's good. I got to get you those. I was actually thinking about making those handles for you after your last video so you can have some handles on your lid. Watching you lift the lid off and on with the vice grips almost hurt. Yeah, I got the materials laid out for them. Just have to cut it and form them, and just haven't had time to do so yet. But I'll get them for you. No, but I'd hate to see one of them let loose and drop your beautiful lid to the ground. Paul, that light brick use. Did you say that was 2,800 degree fire brick? My local brick place here carries it in several different temperature ranges. I was looking at some, and I think it was 3,200 degree. But I'm going to put mine on a rolling base so I can move it around a little bit easier. Yeah, they're the 3,200 is a little more expensive and it's heavier. So, but I think that's the way to go, is using the fire brick and then refractory mortar to hold everything together versus doing a poured refractory for everything. I've actually got what's it called? A kiln, an electric kiln that the electric doesn't work in anymore. So I can, I'm actually going to take a look at that and see if I can cut the refractory out of that and use that for my foundry furnace. Yeah, I was just going to go with, they have a, I think they have a small package of, I think it's a half a cubic yard or a third, or half a cubic foot or a third of a cubic foot or something like that of I think it was 4,000 degree refractory mortar, and it's a mortar, so it's designed for holding it together. Yeah, I stopped in there last week and talked to them and looked at what they had. But I want to check out the kiln first and see if I can reuse the refractory that's in there, because I believe that's I think that the temperature range on that went up to 4,000 degrees, so the refractory in there is probably a pretty darn good refractory. And there should be plenty there because it's much bigger than the furnace I want to build. I'm going to size mine to take the largest, a number 6 crucible, I think is what it is. So it'll hold six pounds of brass. Or 6 kilos of brass. Something like that. Bugs me. None of these websites that sell see, I'm not feeling well. I can't even remember what it's called. Crucible, that's it. Anyway, so none of the websites list how big they are. They just say how much they hold. And number 6, that gives me no information on how big of a hole I need. You've done a lot of research on that, Paul. What's the optimal space around the crucible inside the furnace? Do you know? 2 inches, 3 inches, an inch? Well, I'll be using the same thing you are for now, at least. It's propane in a propane burner, so home built. Okay. I've also been thinking about building a waste oil or diesel fuel burner too, just for the fun of it. I know that can get a lot hotter. You can, if you go back and watch Keith Rucker's series on building his, he built his burner, and it's propane to start it, and then switch over to waste oil or diesel fuel, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah, I wondered why we're getting bad streaming tonight. I'm sorry about that, guys. It's nothing I can do. Is the buffering bad on your guys' end? Because it's pretty bad for me, so I'll just keep talking. Don't understand why we're getting... Aha! Let me, okay, that's connected right. Hang on, guys. I'm just looking here and seeing if I got the right connection. Power went off here in the basement, and so the computer shut down, so it may not have connected right when I turned it back on. Nope, it looks like it's connected where it should be. That's odd. I'm gonna try something. It's gonna go off here for a second. I'm gonna restart this. I'll be right back with you. Okay, now we should be good. We'll see if that's better. Should have taken care of it. Hey Mike, how's it going? I think I got the buffering fixed. I switched connections. For some reason, it was not working right, but now it should be. It says my stream health is very good now, so it's back in the green. So as I said earlier, for I don't know if because just Paul and Mike watching now, so I was came down with the flu, so I don't have a video for Saturday. We're going to try to do a live stream from the shop. Good, good. Glad it's working better now. I don't know why the wired connection wasn't working. I'll have to restart the router or restart the access. I switched over to the access point, so not going to complain as it's fixed. I'll just work on it later. Yeah, that flu is a nasty. That flu that's going around, it's nasty. I was darn miserable for the last day and a half. Finally was able to do some soup and crackers this evening for dinner, and felt better after that. That's not too bad. It's about 15 degrees, something like that outside. Not too cold. Not as cold as it's gonna get. Yeah, that was cigarette smoke. Yeah, it's not my breath. Not that cold in the basement. Yeah, I don't think you can catch the flu over the internet. No way. Yeah, I was pretty miserable for a day there, or a day and a half. So, gonna be headed out to the shop on I don't think anybody's luck is so bad that they can get the flu over the internet. But I think gonna head back out to the shop on Thursday, looks like, for the weekend. I'm gonna be working on the belt grinder and a couple of Christmas projects. Got some woodworking that I'm gonna actually be doing. I know the channel's called Wood and Metal Workshop, and I mostly work with metal, but I'm actually gonna be doing some woodworking. My wife asked for a picture frame for a picture painting that she bought, or a print. I think it's a print. Anyhow, I'm going to frame that for her for Christmas. So that's going to actually pick up some clear pine and some moldings, and we'll see what we can come with. And I ordered a bunch of fake gold leaf, and I'm going to gold leaf the frame. I haven't done any gold leaf in a long time, so we'll see. I thought about building her a frame out of metal, and I decided that I wanted to do some woodworking. So we're gonna do some woodworking, and that video will be coming out here, but at some point, either right before Christmas or right afterwards. Yeah, but it's fun to kill trees every once in a while. Yeah. And those spinning blades can get you too. But I still got all 10 after 40 years of woodworking. So, funny thing is yep, kill them and burn them like zombies. You know, and poplar was one of my choices. I thought about doing poplar for the frame, but they want so much for poplar. Unless I go to the sawmill, and the sawmill's the wrong direction. And I don't know what he has out there for poplar right now. Usually I kind of stop and poke my nose in when I'm out that direction at the local sawmill. Yeah, fortunately, I've never been bitten, and but knock on wood. I use poplar for stuff that's going to get painted, since it doesn't take stain well, but it takes paint so nicely that it's really nice for trim and that kind of stuff. But I think this time I'm going to go with clear pine. It'd be kind of nice to know what I was going to build, but don't have a clue what I'm going to build for a frame yet. I've built a lot of frames over the years, but I just don't know if I want to go really fancy with an egg and dart kind of trim, or if maybe a dental molding. I don't know yet. So I'm going to stop at Menards on my way out of town and just poke around there. I got to pick up some light bulbs. 2 of the fluorescent bulbs that are over the table saw burned out last time I was out at the shop. No, I'm not making it 7-sided. I don't even want to start doing the math on that. I have problems enough with the 45s. What is 360 divided by 7? Divided by 2? So now you're going to make me think there. No way. So 360 divided by 7 divided by 2. So it would be 25.7142857142857. Repeating degrees. Yeah, no, not going to make 7-sided. Math is easy as long as you have your phone or your computer handy. Well, thanks for stopping in, Robert. Have fun out with the family. My family's avoiding me right now because of this flu thing. Nah, I just use Google. I just ask Google what I want, and it tells me. I've actually got to make an oval frame coming up here fairly soon. That's going to be an interesting one because it's going to be, if you look at the channel logo, I'm going to be doing a full-size sign for that. So the frame's half metal, half wood, and it's oval. So that's going to be a fun one. Putty and paint make me the jointer I ain't. Pretty true. Pretty true. Yeah, I've been thinking about making that sign for a while now, and I think I'm finally gonna get around to it here sometime over the winter. Once I start running out of some other stuff to do. I got a list of projects about a mile long that I can do, but I'm gonna squeeze it in there somewhere. There's a couple other things I want to get done first, and then we'll go ahead and squeeze that one in. Got to finish up this belt grinder. It's a little further along than what you saw on Saturday, but I don't have... Well, it would have to be from SV Seeker because there's no way AVE would do wood. Yep. Grinder and paint make me the welder I ain't. And I know I've heard AVE say that. Pretty sure probably Doug has said that too. Right now I've got 3 welders in the shop. I've got Lincoln 210 MP, which is the newest one, which I have loaded up for doing sheet metal. And then I've got a 25 plus year old 1991 model Lincoln SP250, which is my main welder. That's loaded up with 035 wire. And then I've got an Eastwood TIG 200 for AC/DC TIG. Yeah, and of course I've got oxyacetylene too. But the Eastwood machine is going to be leaving sometime this year. I'm going to be looking at replacing the TIG. I haven't decided which unit I'm going to go with yet. I've been looking at a bunch of them. But it works, and it's adequate. It's what I can say about the Eastwood machine. It's adequate. I want something with a little more control, a few more features. So. But I got the Eastwood TIG and the Eastwood plasma cutter on such a good deal on a sale that I couldn't pass it up, especially considering I needed a TIG and a plasma cutter at the time. Yeah, that goes back to, you know, buy what you can afford right now and go ahead and use it. And welding equipment, long as it still works, you can usually get pretty much what you got into it out of it, or pretty close to it. And since both those machines have made me money, or saved me money, one of the two, I don't feel bad taking a little bit of loss on them after I replace them with something else. It's better to have a tool to do the job than not have a tool at all and just look at the job. Yeah, I've always got my eyes open for new machines or new used machines. I've been through a lot of used welding equipment over the years, and a lot of new welding equipment that I've used for a while and moved on down the road. Well, guys, I think that's about as far as I can go tonight. I'm not feeling so hot, and I think I'm going to pass this along. Saturday at 1 p.m. Central Time, going to be doing a live stream from the shop. We're going to try it out, see what we can do there, and see if it works. Like I said, yep, that's exactly it. No way. Thanks, No Way. I hope I'm feeling better soon, too. I think I'll be feeling well enough to head out to the shop on Thursday if I keep getting better at the rate I'm getting better now. So, y'all have a great night. And if I don't have a video out on Saturday, you can catch me on the live stream at 1 p.m. Central Time. All right, guys. Catch you in the next one.